Hey guys, InSTaDev here, and today we are playing some Black Light Retribution, and I'm going to be showing you guys a short clip of my settings in Black Light Retribution. So what you want to do is you want to go to settings. Let's start with crosshair. So crosshair is really important in Black Light because when you're in close quarter combat range, you hip fire, and hip fire is really important in this game because rushing, I'm playing tactical, and having a really point accuracy for hip firing is really important. So having the best one for you can be very helpful and can slightly change your hip fire. So my static crosshair is enabled. I don't like this small reticle opacity because it's actually not needed. I don't like it. Tick marks is 4. I don't like it too big. I prefer it to be smaller because it is like, let's say, it's like slightly bigger than the person's body. So like all I have to do is aim at that person and it will go in that side sword direction. But if it's bigger, it's just like, what can I say? I don't know. You have to like make sure that the 4 lines or how much lines you have meet up with that person, and it does get really complicated. So I prefer it to be smaller, but not too small. I like tick length for. I just basically explain that tick marks. Like honestly, it could actually like. I don't know. To be honest, I prefer it this way because whenever I play different shooters, it's always like this. Some people prefer it with a lot of tags, but honestly I don't. But if you have 12 tick marks, you do have like, you know, like a sunflower and like a transparent view right in the middle. I've tried it, but I don't know, I prefer this one, and it's enabled static crosshair because the static crosshair can actually help quite well. If you have 4 tick marks, it wouldn't matter what crosshair rotation you're on. So I just keep it 0. Crosshair opacity, you have to, in my opinion, you have to keep this to 100 to 10 because you can't, like, in some maps this is like really bright and most people keep their brightness high. So if you have it for 1, you're gonna barely see it, and you have to spend more time trying to find your crosshair instead of looking at your enemy. So you should keep it at 10. Neutral color doesn't actually matter. I like to keep it light purple because of my emblem. I just like the color in general. So when I go to control, now here's the second important part as well. So we got invert look is disabled, swap stick disabled, crouch toggle enabled. So whenever I crouch, I'll stay crouched until I press the button again, which is my crouch buttons are 3. Tie aim ADS toggle. So tie aim is basically aim down sight in brackets, and if you toggle it, all you have to do is press it and then press it again, but I prefer not to. It like this setting is probably like for the PC gamers because I was a PC gamer. I used to be, but I was a console player at the same time, and toggle for the mouse and keyboard is pretty good, but in console you honestly don't need it, but it can be useful. Aim assist enabled. I don't actually see like a massive change, but there is a change because I actually have took it off, and like when you have it enabled, it like jerks your screen and sways with the enemy just a tiny bit, just to help you with. But I know one person called Robert. He does not use aim assist, and he said he prefers it because when you go super close, your sensitivity just f's up, and it just goes hectic, and you can't really look at the enemy. So he prefers it disabled, but in my opinion, I think you should keep this disabled if you're really confident with your hip fire. Your sensitivity is low. If your sensitivity is high, I recommend you to keep this enabled because there's sometimes like when you come on like, because I don't play on the weekdays. After the weekdays, I'll come on, I'll play my first game on Friday. I'll play like a private match with my clan, and my aim would be really off. Not really off, but it would be off, and I'll have to warm back up again. Sprint toggle is default. HV toggle default. I prefer toggle because it just feels better. I haven't changed the sprint toggle because if you sprint, you'll actually have to keep your analog pressed down to sprint, which is really uncomfortable, and trust me, if you disable it, you're not gonna like it. Look and tight aim sensitivity is really important in this stage as well. So looking sensitivity is basically let me say this. Look sensitivity is basically you're looking around, like in general looking, and then tight aim is when you're trying to be dead on accurate, like with long range or a sniper. You want to aim down, you want to press L2 or L1, whatever your controls preset is. And this can be really important as well, because if you see in my actual games, my sensitivity is real high, like 18. But like people who use like below me, they would think this is actually pretty high, but it's actually not. And I can actually do 180s quite a lot, because I actually have done a lot of get turned ons, and if you actually see the one in what was it called again? I don't even remember. It was like Tomahawk montage and what the fuck moments, WTF moments. In that I hit a really cool to get turned on move with a heavy AR. I need to see that. So left stick dead zone and right stick dead zone is it's like how much pressure you put onto I don't know how to explain it, but I'll see if I can. It's like how much pressure you put on your left stick to move left and right. To be honest, I kept the default because I don't know, it doesn't make much of a difference. I've tried it on the highest 25, and I've tried in the lowest 0. It makes, I don't understand, it doesn't like make any sense to me. But please do not try right stick red dead zone on 0, because if you actually try that and you look around and like let's say if you finish looking right, your analog will keep looking right really slowly, and you're gonna think your controller is broken, but it's actually not, and it's actually the right stick dead zone. So please do not put it on 0, because I actually put it on 0. Someone told me to put it on 0, so I did, and every time I looked right and I stopped looking, it would slowly move to the right, and I thought my controller was broken, so I freaked out and I realized that my right stick dead zone was on 0. So I changed it back to 5 and it never happened again. So please do not put it on 0. It is really, really weird. Okay, so control binds. My control binds are the same. I just changed melee with crouch, so cause like I don't like how you have to take your right thumb off of your looking thumb just to go to circle. So I changed that around. I prefer being a tactical player, and like let's say for example, if I'm aiming down my sight and I'm shooting someone and looking at the person, like moving my right stick, I would like to like press it quickly and be able to aim at the person while shooting and crouch, because if you try to circle you have to stop aiming and press circle, which is really uncomfortable. I don't like that. But having the melee weapon as circle, it does get really hard, because then you have to look at the person and press circle. But I don't melee as much. Sometimes in clan battles I never do it. But yeah, I do not recommend changing any of the control binds or key binds, like get item 2, all of this stuff. You could change quick weapon use, but do not change any of these, because I've tried changing the taunt with the gear item, and it was really weird. My game just like my controllers, whenever I tried to use it would never work. Just keep that the same. You can change quick weapon use, fire, high aim, all of this stuff on the left, and the quick weapon use on the right. So this is wait, I still have this one. So general, my brightness is 85, cap FPS is disabled, dialogue volume is high, music volume is medium in case I like to listen to some music sometimes, effects volume is low, my hit audio and damage audio is high. This is really important because I like to play my games through my headset, and having to hit my hit audio and damage audio can really help as well. For example, if I'm shooting someone, I can literally hear every bullet I hit them with, and it does feel nice in my headset, and sometimes it can help. And if I don't pay attention to my health bar, I can actually hear myself, my character being hurt, and I can actually hear my my health go low as well, if that makes any sense. Stamina audio is actually pretty important as well, because even if you don't look at your stamina, you can hear your character breathing heavily hard, and this is good for my headset. Emote audio, you can hear it sometimes on female characters, especially. You'll hear it quite a lot. Males is hardly, but in general hardly is, you could barely hear it. I disabled voice because if I like to do a challenge, if I like to do challenges with my friends, I don't want to hear people's voices in the background, so I just delete that. So when you disable that, other voice volume honestly doesn't matter, and you can even enable this and turn this off. You still won't hear anyone, but disabling it and putting it to the maximum, you will still not hear anyone anyway. So I just keep it on default, but now I'm just gonna change it to off. What else? Game, auto reload, weapon. I'm pretty sure no one really changes this stuff, and this stuff with notifications. Maybe hide HUD for challenges or third-person taunts, all of this stuff. So this is actually all I've went through. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it helped. This is my settings, and I'm not gonna change it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you liked it, and peace.